guys, I am sitting in front of my closet at my parents' house, and if you've been watching my vlog channel then you may know that I have recently just become really annoyed with all the stuff that I have here. I have been officially moved out for 4 years, but I still spend all my weekends here, so I am here quite often, and I have kept a lot of my stuff here just because I do live here 3 days out of the week. But this room is always very messy. It has been since I lived here, since I was a teenager. I have never really been able to keep this room clean very often, and that is just because there is so much stuff here. I am someone that kind of has trouble getting rid of things. I get very emotionally attached to objects and I find it hard to throw stuff out. There is just way too much going on in this room. Also, in the hopefully not too far away future, Robert and I would like to move in together, and at that point I'm going to take the rats and move out for real. So not live here 3 days out of the week anymore, and at that point I would like to kind of, you know, take all my stuff with me, and there is just way too much right now. And I don't think I will want to deal with all of that in the middle of moving, so I decided a couple of weeks ago to slowly start getting rid of my stuff. Last week I cleared out a load of paperwork. Today I decided to tackle the closet, because I have loads and loads and loads of clothing. As you guys know, I have a whole full closet back at my home in Utrecht, and I had this thing which was very full as well. So today I wanted to kind of take you with me on this journey of purging a bunch of clothes, because I think this is something that more people may feel the need to do, especially now that the seasons are changing and we're kind of transitioning back into the fall and winter wardrobe again. So I am sitting next to a bag of clothes that I am getting rid of. I'm going to donate some of these and throw some of them away that are just damaged. But let me kind of take you through the process of how I went about this. So this is what my closet looked like before. It is an absolute mess. I always had clothing lying on the floor, on my chairs and everywhere, which you can probably understand looking at this. There is stuff in here that I haven't worn since high school, stuff from like all my different phases when I used to wear stuff that I would never wear anymore. Way too many things. And my body has changed, the shape of my body has changed since high school, so a lot of this stuff doesn't fit me anymore. I decided to kind of take the KonMari route with this just a little bit, and first pull out all my clothes and sort them into categories. So I made a category with tops. I made a category with printed t-shirts. I did one with jeans, skirts, sweaters, dresses, and then miscellaneous stuff that I would find. So I separated out all of my clothing into these categories, and then when that was done, it was time to go through these piles one by one and filter out everything I'm going to get rid of. Now, as I mentioned, I do struggle with getting rid of stuff that I'm emotionally attached to, and clothing is one of those things that just bring up so many memories, but I decided for myself that I'm going to do this in rounds. So slowly kind of filter it out, make it a little bit easier for me. So in this round, which is pretty much the first thing I'm doing, I'm going to get rid of everything that simply doesn't fit me anymore, or that is damaged, broken, really faded, worn out, or just otherwise not wearable anymore. I'm too old for this stuff. So the things that were damaged, obviously I could see at first glance. I had some jeans that had very faded knee spots and just things with giant stains on them. So those I could get rid of right away. But then it is time to try everything on. Well, some things I know they still fit me because I wear them regularly, but some of the older stuff I wasn't too sure, so I had to put on to make sure if it still fit me, and if no, then it went into the bag. And I was actually surprised by how much I was able to filter out just by looking at what doesn't fit me anymore and what is damaged. I'm pretty satisfied with that. And then I also got rid. There's a bunch of stuff. I used to have a pretty peculiar clothing style. I don't know if you remember my videos from way back. I sometimes did like a little lookbook. Yeah, I dressed weirdly in high school, so I have a bunch of clothing that I don't want to get rid of because it's still good, but I am never going to wear out in, you know, daily life anymore. So a bunch of stuff went into my costume closet. I have another closet right there next to my daily closet where I keep all my costumes, corsets, petticoats, stuff like that, and a bunch of my regular clothes are moving there as well. So for example, I have this skirt, which I'm not going to wear in daily life anymore. It is pretty frumpy, it's not in fashion, but this is actually part of my stage costume. I used to play in a band for a little bit, and every now and then we still meet up, and when we perform on stage we wear stage clothes, and this was part of my stage outfit, so I don't want to get rid of this in case I ever, you know, perform, but it's not going in my regular closet. So stuff like this, and then, you know, everything that's even remotely corset-like. This thing with a pointy hood that I made a couple of years back, I don't know if you remember that. I used to wear this to school, but I wouldn't wear this anymore, so that's going in my costume closet. Quite a lot of stuff as well, so my closet is really a lot emptier than it was before. Also, it's a lot more organized, and I also kind of freshened up my memory as to what I have and what I don't have. I actually discovered some old favorites in there that I'd completely forgotten about. Let me open up this thing and show you what I ended up with. Alright, so I did not end up touching the bottom and top shelves because those don't really contain normal clothing, so I'm going to tackle those later, but this is the bottom shelf of my regular clothes. So I ended up making piles, again by category. I kept everything by category, and I kind of sorted by color. So over here are all my dresses, and I sorted these in a way that all my summer dresses are down here, and all the dresses that I can wear into autumn and maybe even winter are up here. And then kind of sorted by color, I kept my darks and creams up here because those are the colors that I wear the most. So then next to that I have some hoodies and sweaters. Again, the more kind of summery ones are down here. Black is up here because I wear that a lot. This starts with my skirts, again black on top, and then going into my creams and everything. So this shelf right here has all my tops. Just regular tops, again kind of sorted by black on top, then cream, and then all my colors. These are my printed tees. I thought so long and hard about my printed tees because I have a lot, as you can see, and I don't really wear them anymore. The only time I actually wear a t-shirt at all is to the scouting, but most of these are metal bands, and the imagery on metal t-shirts just isn't really suitable for 5 to 7 year olds. I was kind of debating on whether I want to keep this or not, but I decided that I do for now, just because of sentimental value. And I mean I do wear these on the weekends when I'm not going to the scouting sometimes, and I mean it's good to have a backup of some t-shirts. So yeah, I'm hanging on to these for now, but I'm afraid at some point I will have to get rid of them. And then here I have sweaters, kind of sorted by color. Nice warm sweaters for autumn and winter. So that's how I did on the closet. I'm pretty proud of myself for getting rid of a whole bag of clothes I wasn't expecting to, actually. It feels really good, and I'm very happy this is finally organized and won't be such a bother anymore. So in the next couple of weeks I'm going to slowly tackle all the cabinets and everything and try to get rid of as much stuff as I can. Yeah, let me know in the comments when the last time is that you really purged your closet. Be honest. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!